Yes, come in.
Oh, cool. I have people with me, so there's a few. I'm gonna push open the door.
The larger door opens with some effort. You can't walk in without stepping around piles of papers. Looking down, hang on, let me reveal some map here. Woo! Boop. Looking down, you see a scrap of parchment which reads November 16th. Sausage? The house is furnished for a small person. There are tables covered in a winding mess of beakers and burners against every wall. None of it sits dormant. The tiny head of a middle-aged ferret pops out from a rickety wooden loft that looks decidedly added on later. He squints down at the visitors in his doorway, then races down the ladder to greet you. He stands about 3 feet tall with cream-colored fur, marked with stains and minor chemical burns from his work. Yes, hello. It's been, I don't even remember how long it's been since I've had visitors.
Huh.
Hey, yeah,
Need tires.
yeah. My
Well,
aunt gave me that old wagon out on her property, and it doesn't have any tires.
yeah, who's your aunt again? Who are you?
Oh, yeah, dude, my bad. Name's Sam. The silent shadow over there is L. And
I'm Bob.
Bob. Yeah, he doesn't talk much.
Hey.
Drag. I'll just kind of drag Stacy along with you. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh,
Play Stacy tonight.
I,
I just woke up. Listen.
welcome. I mean, please come in I mean, yes. I would say find a place to sit down, but well, like I said, I really haven't had visitors in a long time. So, where are you all from?
A village across the way, and she points west,
Other side of bog.
points east.
Oh, you must mean Aaron. Oh, it's been so long since I've been there. I wonder if the mayor is still mad at me.
What? Why would
Why?
Well, I mean, there was this time when,
Explosive or
eh,
chemical?
nah, I was trying to, make some medicine, and it may have given her fish scales on her leg.
Chemical.
You
Yeah,
give
just burst out and laugh
what?
at her.
And so then, well, she was not really happy, and I left, and that was like 9 years ago, and I don't even remember the last time I've seen anybody else. It's been at least 2 years, I think.
Sam, still holding her gut in pure laughter, kind of stumbles over to the table and says, "That's amazing! I absolutely love that, dude. I need a high five from you. You are my freaking hero and idol. That stick in the mud deserved it."
Oh, well, thank you, I guess. um, I was very much thinking that maybe I wonder if there's a way that I can make her happy again. Maybe not live out here so much, but here we are. And as he's talking to you, he's just flitting around the house, checking on all of the experiments that are happening.
How many experiments do you have right now going on?
10, 15, I don't know. Quite a few. I always keep quite a few.
How many are expected to blow up?
I mean, it happens every now and then, but right now, I never expect them to blow up.
Ah, can I look around the room to see if there's anything boiling too much or anything?
Sure, give me an investigation roll.
Ah,
I mean, with that's a 7, right?
that's a 3.
A 3. I mean, with a 3, it looks like there's some science. He's doing some science.
Not the smartest boy.
There's science going on. How do you like to science?
we were all scientists once.
I used to punch people.
That's for science.
Now I punch people with science.
I see. Well, I mean, it's just so great to have you here. Now, what was it that you came all the way out here for again?
Oh, right. Tires. Tires for the wagon that we got.
You must be going to join the caravan. If you have a wagon.
Your, what?
Caravan. The
Okay.
caravan.
Yep, that's what we were doing.
Is
I mean,
that why she gave me that?
We're going to join the caravan.
yeah.
Oh, okay, sure.
We need the rubber for to make tires for the wagon so that we can join the caravan in the city.
Yes, that's I used to travel with the Litfield caravan. I made wheels for them. So yeah, I can make wheels for you. I think it's gonna take about a day. You're more than welcome to stay. In fact, it's great to have the company.
Yeah, let's.
Okay, why not?
What I mean, what else is going on? You could tell me. It's been years since I've been around. You can tell me more about what's going on around town. What anything that's happening.
Well, other
Girl
than the pink
lost.
goo, just
Rescued.
yeah, pink goo everywhere, and it
Killed
doesn't smell
monsters.
very good.
Pink goo. You don't happen to have any of this pink goo.
Did any
Yeah.
of us take a sample of that stuff outside?
Someone was trying to.
Was it Dima?
I think Dima was trying to. We definitely stopped her though,
Yeah.
Well,
because it wasn't
she
necessarily a sample that she was wanting.
wanted to eat it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
And so
Um,
how about we just go out, find another one, and take a sample for you.
You can go back to the.
Ah,
frog.
that would be. I
Gizmo.
mean, it's always would be greatly appreciated to have if there's something out there that's affecting the animals. Then yeah, let's I would love to have a sample.
Nell looks around this establishment and is just like dangerous.
Can we get a beacon
Do-
or something?
Do you want to actually poke around more?
No, Ella's just thinking like it might be dangerous to give this guy another science experiment to work on. In and amongst everything else that he's working on. And it might blow up in his face. Literally and figuratively.
I know, but he might
And it's
think
just
you're
trying to
out of the
express
way.
this by just saying dangerous.
He might he might actually figure out a way to actually stop it from multiplying, or
Or
at
he
least
might become infected by the pink goo.
that's also a possibility.
Oh, become part of the. Ew. Well,
And that might
Yeah, I
prevent
don't-
us from getting the rubber that we need for the wagon to go and join the caravan.
yeah, we do kind of need him in order to make the stuff.
Maybe we give him sample after we get rubber.
After
Alright.
rubber. Oh, as payment.
Yeah.
Hey, Morris.
Yes.
Yeah, no. We can absolutely get you some of that
Samples.
pink goo as much as you want in exchange for the tires for the wagons being a fair exchange.
That would be wonderful. And like I said, you're more than welcome to stay here. It will only take about a day to make the tires for you. In fact, I even have this really wonderful tea that that I use sometimes because it helps me sleep, and then it passes the time a lot better when I have really long experiments or something.
So you deal
Elle
with your
is doing
loneliness
help.
by being drunk.
Elle thinking to herself, how many times do your experiments fail because you sleep through a timer? Because of your tea. Doesn't say anything, is just thinking to themselves like, maybe that's part of your problem?
Well, just let me know. I'm happy to make some up. I always keep some ready to brew.
If you're making tea, I'll go for a small cup.
Great. So, Morris disappears into what you can only assume is a somewhat of a kitchen in his house, and comes back a few minutes later with a cup of tea for you. And please make a Constitution saving throw.
See how
I didn't
how
say
long
that
you
I
sleep.
drink it.
If you decide to drink it.
If I decide to drink it, I'm not gonna drink it.
That's why you tell them about the Constitution saving throw after they drink it. Because most of the time.
I did not do a good job on this. Just roll bad.
How long do you sleep?
So Morris wakes me up. The tires are done.
Did you just roll a natural one?
No, it was a 5, but it was close enough.
You have a lovely 8-hour sleep, and
Damn it! Oh, well,
unless-
Does
that's-
that
Unless-
count as a long rest?
it does indeed count as a long rest.
Hey.
I mean, everybody would have got a long rest anyway if you were just going to hang out at Morris's house.
I
Yeah,
thought we
but
were going
Sam
hunting.
wasn't an especially good one.
Unless somebody decides to shake or slap you awake.
Hey, good thing
Nope.
a certain skunk isn't here.
Stacy's just
I'm
hanging out.
thinking about it.
I mean, otherwise, if you just want to hang out, everybody can hang out for the evening, which it is getting close, and
Yeah,
and
then we
take
can
a
go
lo-
and hunt
take a
the-
long rest.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Yep.
And of course, the next morning,
level
no, not yet. However, Morris is busy finishing up your tires, and everybody has enjoyed a nice long rest. Morris invites you to rummage through whatever is around and see if you can forage for yourself some food. Um, he's too busy to entertain guests unless you want to keep chatting with him.
Uh, so,
Okay,
shall we
let
head
me see
out
what I
and
can-
shall we go and get the goo?
Yeah, because I was going to roll an investigation to see where food is, and I rolled a 3.
There's lots
You're
of
good
stuff
at
all
information.
over the house. It is
I
hard.
will roll.
None of it looks edible.
You're a little concerned that some of it may not be edible.
I'm gonna roll investigation
might
as
have
well.
Some of it may have used to have been edible.
Last year.
Do I see anything with a 9?
Okay, you win tonight, guys.
With a 9, you come across a steel vial with a ram's head for a topper. It has
Morris?
some kind of liquid inside it.
Morris, what is this?
Where did you find that? I lost that. I don't even remember when I lost that. It's a potion. It gives you ram's horns for 10 minutes. Unless you already have horns.
Can I take this?
I mean, I guess I didn't even know that I still had it, so sure.
Okay. Okay.
I hope you all had a good sleep. Your wheels are pretty much all done. I can get them for you. They're outside.
Shall we go and get the
Absolutely.
sludge?
Yeah.
We'll be right back, Morris. We're gonna go get some sludge for you.
Okay, I'll be here. Here, find. He digs through some of his stuff and finds you a couple empty jars that you can
Thank you.
put some in. Great.
Oh, this will help.
And in that case, if you are heading back towards
To the toads.
to the bog.
And
Whoop.
who else channeled their inner Dima for a couple of seconds and just knew that she was just going to be like, I drink it.
Yep,
Nobody.
not doing that. No,
Nope.
but she would have.
Let's see.
You would have.
We're gonna
Sorry,
go
I couldn't help.
do something like this. Bring you all back over here. Get rid of the toad that's not there. Not that you. I mean, generally, as you come back through the bog, there are a couple pools of pink goo that are kind of in the path.
They haven't transformed into attack goo yet.
No, they have
Not
not.
that we can tell.
Well, this makes things that much easier. And Sam walks over to the closest pink blob of slime.
Ella's
Don't.
gonna hide.
Don't.
What? I mean, how else are we supposed to get this stuff in there? Do you
We
have a
sneak
stick or
out.
something?
We sneak around, we kill, and then we go.
It's dead. It's goo.
That's a nat 20 to stealth. 25.
Yeah. L is hidden in the woods.
Yep.
I mean, when have you? And yeah, so Sam doesn't even notice and says, "Yeah, but I mean, Elle will back me up here. What goo do you know has attacked you? Where did he go?"
Not again.
Oh, he's around here somewhere. I mean, he just kind of shows up and doesn't. He's like a phantom.
More like the shadowless. So, do you wanna try your idea?
Yeah, do you have a stick or something? I'm not touching this with my hands.
You can just put the jar there and use that to scoop it up.
Yeah, but it might touch me. You do it. You do it. Then Sam puts the vial in Bob's hand. Trying to remember new names at the same time. Just hands Bob over the vial. Go for it.
Okay.
Oh, there, this is better.
Ah, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful woods sounds in
Yes.
a fog.
I don't know. It's called swamp.
No, it's great. I mean, yeah, I guess they do kind of sound like tree frogs.
Where did the goose go?
Where did the goose go? The who?
The
Oh.
the goops.
Oh, the goo.
Still on the ground, right?
So the ones you killed, the toad you killed was somewhere over here. Sorry, I deleted the token off the map. Actually, it was probably closer to where L is. And then the other two you had run away from. So you don't necessarily know where those ones are. But there should be a little bit of goo near the near the one that was that you actually killed.
Okay, I'm also gonna be stealthing. I don't trust the situation. 18. Sorry, 19.
A 19 is plenty. You can be hidden in the bog.
Somebody
gonna-
has joined me in the darkness. Yes.
I'm
Sam
gonna
looks around.
go.
Where the hell did everyone go?
I'll go and grab myself some goo from the trees and everything around. And kind of get like one or two jars full of it.
Uh,
I am going
give
to help.
yeah. Give me, I don't know. Either I don't know.
Uh,
Give me like I don't even know what this would fall under. Give me like
Perception.
sure. Give me a perception to see that you can find the goo, and then give me like either a nature or like an acrobatics or something to be like, can I scoop it up without getting it on me?
That would be sleight of hand.
Sure, sleight of
Yeah.
hand.
I'm going to help with the sleight of hand part. I've got that covered.
So, for the perception, I got myself a nice 13.
With a 13, since you've been through here before, you can. It takes you a little bit of
It is
time,
pink.
but you can find the unnatural looking pink goo.
Okay.
18,
Yes.
19, 20, 21.
Sleight of hand. Oh, you're helping me?
Yeah, I got a 23 sleight of hand.
Why do you keep rolling so high? Wow.
No,
19
There's a
plus
reason
5,
I continue to use the dice that I do.
25. Sorry, 24.
Yeah. That'll work. You fill up a couple of the jars with pink goo.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
just calling out. Where are you guys?
I'll stealthily start making my way back.
I love it.
Okay, got it.
Cool.
What the hell? Where did you come from?
So you spend a couple hours this morning hunting up some pinku, sneaking down the path, and returning back to Morris's house. And Morris is Morris is totally not paying attention. There is a stack of tires out at the front of the house, and he is back inside, bustling around his experiments again.
Did you choose the name Morris, or is that pre-written?
That is the pre-written name.
I wonder who chose to give this guy the name Death.
What?
I'm just curious, is all. Is this foreshadowing, maybe?
And this is why I didn't read the entire guide.
I haven't read it either.
This-
All I know is that the name Morris.
I will tell you, this adventure is not actually in the book. They printed it separate.
Nice.
They actually published it as a like a beta while before they finished printing the book. So yeah.
All I know
is
Morris is the Latin personification of death. It's where we get Mortis, Mortalius, a few others.
Morticia. And I didn't have to Google that one.
Indeed.
Thanatos is the Greek.
So I'm definitely staying on Alchemist's good side.
Yeah.
Cool. So if you come back into Morris, if you just walk in, Morris is like, oh, you're back. Your tires are done. They're out front.
Go.
Oh, this is most interesting. Most interesting. He takes the jar from you and puts it on a counter full of other jars. And you think to yourself, he's probably going to forget that he has it.
What it is, or what it does.
Nobody
It's probably going to
knows.
infect him. He's probably dying.
Well, your tires are done. If there's anything else that that you need, please let me know. And also, if you think that she would take it, I think I actually have the cure for Mayor Jolene.
Huh.
Well, actually,
Please.
we were thinking if we could just make sure that you take a look at this. You know Stacy's mom, right? If you know the mayor and her family's been baking pies since before the beginning.
Yeah, the pie. Yes, yes. I think that I do.
Yeah, so just wanted to let you know, and Sam is eyeing the jar that Morris haphazardly put on the shelf. Just wanted to let you know that this stuff was almost the death of Stacy's sister. So if you could just take a look at that, that would absolutely be great.
I will definitely be sure to take a look at this. It's very interesting. And he moves it to right in front of wherever he's working.
I would like to roll a perception to see if I actually feel like he's actually got the points across. Look at this.
Insight?
Look at this now.
Insight.
Yeah, insight.
Okay, in that case, I got a -1, so that's a 7. Sure,
With
absolutely convinced him.
yeah, with a 7, you think that he is going to take a look at it the very next thing that he does. He's telling you the truth.
I'm gonna
Awesome, I
roll that
appreciate
as
it.
well. Nope, I totally believe him. I have a +2 and I got a 7.
Okay, I'm gonna
my
roll
God.
just because everyone else is doing it. Also,
Roll a 7. Roll a 7.
Roll a
Roll
7.
a 7. We got that 7.
I rolled an 11, and with my +4, it's 15.
Hey.
With a 15, you believe that he is genuinely interested. Whether or not he is actually going to look at it now is
Absent-minded, yeah. Like he fully intends to actually look at this. He doesn't
I'll-
even know that he's not going to.
It's on his
I'll-
to be read pile.
Okay, let's do this the old-fashioned way. I go up to Morris, grab him by the shoulders.
Oh, hey,
You have
Bob,
te-
what are you doing?
You have
Ah.
20 seconds to go and look at the goo.
Okay. Well, it's pink and it kind of smells like something that I haven't. I feel like I've smelled this before. But I don't actually know what it is. I've never actually seen this pink liquid before. You said this was on animals?
It was
Yeah.
technically from animals and an animal, and not an animal.
It's from it's like an animal hybrid. When they when they got weaker, they turn into goo, and then they start attacking. And I'm guessing then they turn back into animals and run away.
Hmm. Well, we're definitely going to have to do a little bit more testing, but yeah, whatever this is, definitely would try not to get it on you. That's for sure. Um, well, I maybe I'll do some experiments on some of the other animals around. I don't know.
Animals conducting animal experimentation. Yes.
Utopia.
I'll take one of the jars.
There is actually a very interesting point about that if you read the lore of the world, because it is a very it's a very interesting distinction that they make between the
Sentient and non-sentient.
yes. So because yes, you would think that I guess they had to make a note about it, otherwise yes, it would be weird, right? Like it is the commentary of like not every animal's a vegetarian because they eat other animals, right? But
Yes.
right, as a as opposed to Daniel Tiger, you know, the TV show that's based on Mister Rogers, where the Tiger family are vegetarian, and I was like, but why are the tigers vegetarian? Because tigers aren't vegetarian.
Tigers aren't vegetarians.
So, um, yes, it is a thing that does get addressed. Anyway, side note. um,
They at least addressed it. This is
Yes.
good.
But yes, I mean, I don't know how much I can tell you right now. I've never seen this before, but I will look into it, and certainly if if I find anything, I'm happy to let the town know. I don't know how happy they would be to see me. I mean, like I said, you're the first people from the town I've seen in the last 2 years.
Don't worry. This has become a big problem. If you deal with it, you might get a chance to go back to the city.
No, I thought all I had to do was make nice to the mayor.
I very much doubt that the potion that will give her more skills is actually gonna make her want you back.
This is supposed to be the cure.
This is supposed to be the cure.
Yeah, what was the previous one supposed to do though? Cure her?
Well, this is the cure for the cure.
Well, yes, obviously, we're going to take it back, and Sam rushes forward to try to grab the cure before this escalates any further.
Thank you. Obviously, I'm happy to have people to talk to. I don't talk to people a lot, but um, you know, uh, you're more than welcome to stay. But I do have lots of experiments to attend to, and if you really want me to look at this goo, then I need to do that.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
We go
Fine.
now.
Let's go and leave Morris to his experiments.
Wonderful. As um, you leave Morris's house and start on the journey back to town, um, you have a wonderfully uneventful walk back into the town of Erin. Send you all there. Whee! If I click on the right things. And as you get back into town, it is once again growing later in the day, and you notice that as with most Alamangian towns, they never take the opportunity to find a reason for a day off work. And despite throwing you a party 2 days ago, uh, everybody has planned yet another party to celebrate your going away, since they all assumed that once you got the tires, you would head off to join the caravan. Um, they all of you. Oh, go ahead.
Why is the entire map white?
The map is white.
The entire thing.
Oh,
Interesting. I don't know. It is not white for me. Stand by, caller. That's weird.
I can see Sam's home and Stacy's home on the map.
The
all.
things.
like
Interesting.
the words.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Stand by, caller. I make fix, or I'll try anyway. Oop.
This
Let's.
is when you know you found your people, when you literally just said that the other day.
Oop, why is it tiny? That is incorrect. We're on the map and background layer. I want you do the thing. No. Hello. I mean, not that it's terribly important to have this map. It is just nice.
Yeah.
Why?
Let's just ignore
It is. It is. It is putting the map on as a token, and I don't know why. That's awesome. Let's try
I
this.
was seeing that.
Let's try this. Whoop. Nope. Still a token. I don't know why you're still a token.
Make a big
Okay.
token?
If you press on the token and right click it, you can go into layers.
And send it to the
Okay.
right layer. Hang on.
Yeah.
Let's try it. Yeah, layer. It's on the map layer. Weird. Standby caller. I make fix.
I'm gonna
Dude.
go pick up something to eat.
It's all
Be
good.
back in two.
Okay.
Beep 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 beep. It's a good thing that we went and gone and broke it.
Yay!
Old Town.
Boom. Whoops, the map got. What the what?
It got
Some-
flipped.
No.
What?
Yep.
No.
Yep. Yep. No.
No, it just got
Something.
the page size got weird.
That's okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, really, you don't necessarily have to move around this map. It is just here so that you understand what the town looks like.
Yes.
50, 28, 37, yeah. Yeah. Somewhere, oh yes, this is why. 50, 28 by... This is great and terrible at the same time, right? Like... Save. Bloop. That's a little better. I've lost all the text and stuff, but that's okay. Or either that or it's somewhere else on the map now, in the wrong place.
Pick your battles.
Yeah, indeed. Maybe I can do this. Boop, there it is. I make things.
Yay.
Cool. So, I know we're waiting for Light. Who I don't know if he can actually hear us. Waiting for Light to begin. No, I mean, the other big thing that I actually have to go read up on is that theoretically they have also created a whole lot of mechanics for like driving the wagon and doing things with your wagon, which
Oh wow.
yeah.
That
So
can be rather complicated.
yes, and
A
you know, it's one of the things that we don't actually have to deal with in this adventure, but it is potentially something that we could use in the future. Yes, it's gonna be great. As soon as we have our whole party again. I think losing that map was a product of me trying to purge things in the library so that I could keep uploading.
Because your library is getting too full.
Yes, the Roll20 library was too full. Because on a free account, you get not a lot of storage space.
Yep, of course. That way they can convince you to pay for an account and charge you more money.
Yes. It is one of the big reasons that, like I said, if I continue to do this, I'll switch to Foundry, because Foundry is a pay once and self-host it, and
Yep.
and then the only limitations are the computer that you host it on. So, I have plenty
So,
of
Threadripper with a 4090 in it. Got it.
I mean, according to them, you can run it on a Pi 4. So
So,
I think a thread.
use server rack mounted.
Yeah, I think.
Or CPU sockets.
Yeah, I think that. I mean, you know. Let me. Yeah, so I got plenty of processing power for that. I think, you know, to be fair, I mean, there's there's a picture of the rest of the office with the, you know, 8-bay NAS that I haven't figured out how to fit in the rack yet.
Yep.
So, yeah, I got processing power to spare. It's all good.
Nice.
I could probably run it in a VM on the NAS and it would be fine. Cool. So,
Dedicated bare metal processing. That's what it means.
oh, see, I have a little Skull Canyon NUC that I could run it on too. So, yeah.
No. It's going to need server grade hardware. It's an excuse to get server grade hardware.
Oh,
More of it.
I have a German industrial rack mount 1U server sitting here too. Yeah, that'll work. It'll be great. The only reason that I'm not using it for anything is because the fans are insanely loud.
Aw.
Yeah.
This
If I
is
can-
not a problem. This
if
is
I-
solution. This becomes room fan.
I already have a window air conditioner just for this room.
Yes.
In addition to our central air.
Yep.
Yeah. Between the 3D printers and all of the computer hardware, we generate a lot of heat right here. It's great.
Yep. Yep.
Uh,
Well, the issue.
In any event, the town throws you a lovely party, another lovely banquet, and you receive lots of gifts from your families. Some dishware and some crockery and a lovely iron cookpot, mattresses, blankets, and all the basics for living in your wagon. And as the night winds down, the mayor comes out, and the town. She tells you that the entire town has got together to give you a horse to pull the wagon. And so you are now all set to head out and join the Litfield caravan and do some dungeon delving.
So that was the mayor?
Does the mayor have scales that are easily seen?
Give me a perception check.
Perception. Okay.
Oh, I think the other thing that I should be able to do with Foundry is actually build a digital character sheet that matches the, like, so that you have a template that matches the template. And that there may or may not be questionable ways to acquire all the content from Beyond and shove it into Foundry.
15.
With a 15, you notice at like just above between the mayor's boots and where her skirt is, you notice maybe something that looks like it could be a fish scale.
Ella is going to take the vial that Mort gave us for a cure and is going to hand it to her and whisper to her, Mort sends his regards.
He's been telling me forever he has a cure. But if you guys have brought it back and he's done all this for you, I guess maybe I will try it this time. I mean, it can't get that much worse, right?
Ella is going to, like, sort of, like, nonchalantly, like, meh. Without actually saying meh. Like, it could. But it couldn't. Like, it could work out fine. It could end horribly. I'm not gonna say. Just meh.
The mayor puts the vial in her pocket and thanks you and says, "Well, if it works, we'll definitely let him know."
Yeah. Let's hope it's not like the pitchforks and fire kind.
If there's anything else that anybody wants to do in town, in your town, we can. Otherwise,
Yeah,
we can.
one thing one thing I'd like to do.
Go for it.
Before
hit
we
the
head
ground.
out, you all are going to thank me. So I go in to Stacy's home, and I don't knock. I don't do any of that. I just open the door because I know it's open. I hope.
What are you doing?
So then I cry out, "Hey, mom, mom!"
Hi, Sam.
Hey, so good news, bad news, question, and hi.
Hi, what can I do for you?
Good news, we fixed the wagon. Bad news, Stacy and I are all joining the caravan. Brings me to the question, can we have all the pies that you have available at the moment so that way we can have food and not starve?
Well,
Please?
you can have
Stacy
have
and her
all
infinite pies pockets.
pockets of pie pockets. You can have all of the pies that y'all didn't eat at the party.
Wait, I knew I liked you when I hug around her tightly.
Give me a dexterity check.
Oh, Lord. See.
How many pies did she crush?
What the fruit is it? Oh, it's a +1. 16.
With a 16, you are able to carry off 6 pies of various flavors.
Sweet. Oh, that's just one each.
One each.
Hmm?
Don't feed them to the horse.
Aw. Well, what do horses eat? You know what? That's okay. We're gonna figure it out. And
For what it's worth, there are only you got 6 pies. There are 4 of you. just just so that your math, so that you understand.
cool. So
Like a
3
pie
for
and a
me
half
and the rest
each.
for everybody else.
Otherwise, Stacy's mom is thrilled that you all are making your way together, and she is very proud that Stacy is going on a grand adventure.
Yay. Yeah, she's asleep right now. The alchemist kind of gave her something. She drank it and she's still asleep, but she is breathing.
It'll be okay. She always was a pretty heavy sleeper.
You're telling me. Well, thank you kindly, and we'll swim back whenever we can.
Anytime, don't be strangers. We'll be here.
Never.
We'll be back when the city lets us come back to the city.
Provided
So-
the mayor doesn't throw us out of the city as well.
Indeed.
I'm pretty sure that's basically what he's been doing all this time. So
Cool. If there is nothing else, then we will assume that you have a lovely first night together in your wagon, and bright and early in the morning, you hitch up your horse, and
by the way, who's driving the wagon?
for y'all can decide this later. For the purposes of today's story, it doesn't really matter because we're just going to basically get you where you're going. So
It's a horse. How hard could it be?
Here you go.
The horse.
Eh,
The horse is pulling the wagon. The horse is driving the wagon. It's okay. I trust the horse.
Yeah.
For now, we're good. It's the horse. We believe in the horse.
Yeah. So, sun comes up. It's a new day. Everybody wakes up. You hitch your horse up and head out, and the town is there to see you off on your way. The new wheels of your wagon push up and over a grassy hill, looking down into the basin. You see Litfield's mile-long line of wagons slowly rolling alongside with their huge flock and herd. You're here. You ride down into the basin and roll up the right side of the train towards the front. The caravan is a string of diverse and exotic vehicles. Most of them are flat-top wagons, similar in size and purpose to your own. Some of their corner posts are carved with depictions of their owners' proudest delving stories. Brilliant and elaborate murals are painted on their sides. One shows the glittering beaches of Alar in lifelike detail. Another is a crude rendering of a servine woman in a sword fight against a man with a tomato for a head.
What?
And yes, that is
Don't
what
ask
I said. And
Don't ask
then
questions.
there are stranger examples. One billows with black smoke, a solid cast iron vehicle that rolls on its own power. Shop wagons keep open doors for potential customers walking by. A bakery wagon fills the air with the sweet smell of fresh bread, and many wagons fly a small Litfield flag, which I will show you. For those of you that don't have the book. The flag of Litfield. Whoops, use the right buttons here. Ah, crap. I broke it.
What page is the flag on?
Hold on. I don't. Good question. I don't know what page of the book it's on, but I'm going to post it in somewhere. How about where the heck is? We got so many channels. There's so much going on here. Not there. That's not a good place. Where's our in-game channel? In-game shop. In-game chat. There it is. Here you go. The flag of the Litfield caravan. Yes. And then there are stranger examples. One billows with... Oh, yes, we talked about that. The bakery wagon and the Litfield flag. Great. The wagon's drivers look like typical dungeon delvers. A grizzled bear with a scar across his forehead offers a stiff nod as you pass by. A slinky-looking feline rogue shoots you a wink. Most are armed and armored. Among Litfield's residents are the Brethren, the Beast World's human newcomers. There were no Brethren living in Erin. So, this may be, for some of you, the first time that you've seen actual humans. Most delvers you see display their pictos. This being pictos being something just some added flavor in this setting is kind of like a coat of arms. And in the if you poke through, there's a whole section in the book that tells you like what different things mean and stuff like that. So if we get into this and you want to design a picto for your character, that information is there. These icons are given to a delver by other members of their crew and communicate something about their personality and role. Even the most jaded delver wears their symbol. Some are displayed as tattoos, and others are a small emblem or patch. Alongside these grizzled warriors are unarmed Litfield townspeople. A shaggy bearded collie carries a basket of laundry. A crowd of raccoon children scamper in circles around their bleary-eyed mother. This isn't the crusty band of criminals that many assume it is. So coming up on the caravan, they are basically getting ready to stop for the night, and um, as you kind of pull up with them, you are looking for the um, the head of the Litfield caravan, Chief Cullen Maguire, who everybody has heard stories about. Um, and you can only assume that his wagon is probably the biggest wagon in the front of the line. And as the day starts to draw to a close, um, the caravan slows down, circles up, generally loosely, um, and gets set up to camp for the evening. And I'm going to give you yet another atmospheric map here. Clearly, the caravan is probably a little bit bigger than the 4 or 5 wagons that are depicted here, but this is really just a map for some flavor. Blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, you know that if you want to get in with these guys, you gotta go talk to the boss.
All right. Park the wagon and let's go see if we can find the bus.
Why?
Yeah. Or
Do we have to? I mean, we're good here, right?
I mean,
yeah.
generally, sure. If you do not want to go talk to the boss, there are a couple other general places that one can go. There is a wagon that appears to be set up like a tavern. There you notice a bunch of people setting up a big bonfire in the middle of the camp. And there is a shop, a wagon that is a shop.
Ah, let's go to the bonfire. We might be able to get some information on this well established person.
Sure.
I don't trust rumors. Do you blame me? Okay then.
It's all good. So as the caravan comes to a stop and everybody circles up, you notice that and you join them, that they a bunch of volunteers are out and setting up a bonfire, chopping wood, gathering water, getting tents set up, and it looks like they're generally setting up for a big communal meal.
Hey, guys.
Let's go grab some food.
Cool. As you get in with people, you notice that there is a there's a group of cats who are who fly the flag of the unbroken bowstrings. And there is another group nearby that flies a flag with a gold fang. And then there are just a handful of other people around.
Okay. I don't know who either of those group is. Can I do like a history check?
Sure. Go ahead.
So that's a 30.
With a 13, you definitely have heard of you've heard both names, uh, the Unbroken Bowstrings and the Gold Fangs. You don't know that you would necessarily have recognized them other than their flags. And they are relatively decently known delving crews. Um, like I said, the uh, the unbroken bowstrings are three feline archers. Um, and the gold fangs there are um, they're kind of a ragtag group uh, with a a young wolf boy, a rat woman, a an equine woman, and a rotund little brown bear.
Wait, the bear is humanoid or the bear is
Yes,
bear?
they're all anthropomorphic. They're all humanoid.
Okay. Mm, so it's basically a normal group at this point.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm. Do I know anything about their ideals or what they do exactly?
Um, I mean, everybody here um is part somehow involved as a Delver crew, right? They're all trying to uh make make some money adventuring and exploring this dungeon that showed up in in uh in the undergrounds um when the world collided with the human world.
Huh.
So
I actually forgot
oh,
that that's what
I
we're
guess
doing.
this was some lore that you may have missed at the beginning of the last time, right? Like that
Yeah. And
about 15 years, and so yes, you would know this. Your character would know this, right? That about 15 years ago, um, there the human world and the beast world um, essentially collided, and the human world was all but destroyed, and the residents of the beast world welcomed whatever human refugees they could. There were some years of fighting, as you can imagine, because humans decide that they're better than everybody else in general. Um, but they finally established a peace, uh, and um, but as some after effect of this collision of worlds or planes of existence or whatever people think that they are, this ever changing mystical magical dungeon has appeared in the undergrounds of the beast world. And people have started to make a living exploring said dungeon, looking for treasures and things that didn't used to be here.
huh. Okay.
So, or here, the other little bit of flavor text that I can give you that's right here in front of my face. Dungeons appeared in the Beast World 10 years ago, and the delving lifestyle soon followed. While a scant few of the active crews in Litfield were formed in those first days, even the most seasoned veterans of the dungeon have only been delving for a decade. When any crew sees a monster, it's often the first time anyone has laid eyes on it. This profession is a new frontier.
We're doing well then. Okay, got it.
Yeah. So if you want to talk to people, you certainly can talk to people.
You guys go ahead and talk to people. I'm gonna look around to find the most skilled ones. Since we're going into a dungeon, it might be a good idea to find the strongest people.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
check
find the
out
boss, and
the
I'm gonna go
shop.
talk to the boss.
Yeah.
You know what? Oh, I'm in.
Cool. Well, it is not hard to find
Boss.
Cullen's wagon, as it is the largest wagon that was at the head of the party, or the head of the caravan.
Yep, kind of figured. It's like
eh,
that's big. That's probably where I'm gonna start.
if you know, you also, as you're kind of walking through, every now and then you might catch somebody mention the big wagon.
Big boss, big man, big wagon. Makes sense. Going there.
Overcompensation, got it. You cannot expect me not to say that.
So which color wagon is it?
His wagon is orange, and as you approach the vibrant orange vehicle, you notice a few things. Right, it was big enough, as you watched the caravan go by. It was big enough to be pulled by two horses, and you you do see that Cullen is just sitting in the driver's seat, munching on some peaches. And as you approach, you see about a half a dozen people just come out of the back door of the wagon.
Huh.
Woo.
And
Hey guys, hi.
if
Hi.
if you would like to, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Let's see.
Really? What the hell? Oh my god. So Sam is just gonna not even look. She's just giving her best. Hi. Hi. Hi.
I got
Hi.
I got a natural 14.
A natural 14. A natural 14 is plenty.
And
For
plus 4,
it,
13.
it's all you needed was an 11.
Yep, got a 13.
And so as everybody files out of the wagon, you realize that this wagon is clearly bigger on the inside than it is on the outside.
Magic shit, got it.
It's
as,
a TARDIS.
as
It
you
should have been a
approach,
blue one. I'm sorry. Keep going.
I mean, I guess they do say it is blue and orange, but still. Yes. As you approach, Cullen sees you coming up. Well, hello! I haven't seen you around before. Welcome to Litfield.
Yeah, have we?
No.
Sam just inhales and goes, hi.
Hello, hello, my dear. There, what can I do for you?
We would like to join your caravan.
Wait, what?
It is literally why you came here.
sorry, I had to. Yeah, keep going.
Well, you've come to the right place. You've come to the right place. We can definitely get you set up. When we move out tomorrow, happy to have you. if you haven't already checked out the rest of the caravan, I definitely recommend stopping by Holly's. She runs the tavern, um, and and hopefully you can find what you're looking for here. Um, sorry.
Can we find anything here?
What do you mean?
We just joined the caravan.
Yeah.
We can go to
Yes.
the tavern and get drinks.
Mhm.
Like, we don't need to stay here. We can go
right.
to the tavern now.
just so you know, we do, just to make sure that everybody is pulling their weight. We expect that in your first 6 weeks with us that you're able to bring back some spoils from some dungeon. It really it is the kind of thing that keeps the caravan going. If you want to remain members with us, then we do charge a 5% commission. It just keeps everybody happy, keeps our communal dinner, make sure that all of the wagons are stocked, and that our shops can get what they need. So just something to keep in mind.
Okay, how about this? We'll give you 3%.
And a pie. And they'll
Yes.
come through with
And a pie.
with one of the pies.
3%
3% and a pie. My sister makes the best pies. You are not going to believe it, and she's chef kiss. Mwah.
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
God damn it.
Yeah. Can I assist?
Sure.
And who started the conversation? So go ahead. No advantage.
Yeah. I'm looking for word persuasion. There it is.
Persuasion,
Oh, a
huh?
nice one.
That's a dirty
Nice
20.
one. That's a natural 20. That is a natural
Okay.
20. Oh yeah.
We have a crit success.
Whoop, whoop.
I'm pretty sure we have success either way.
Yes, I'm pretty. So
Absolutely. 3% of the pie it is. You know what? It's the pie.
Elle was like,
call it.
I don't necessarily like this plan, but I'm not gonna disagree if it works. Doesn't, I'm gonna pretend like I don't know you people.
Cullen
This shit's working. Okay.
Cullen takes the pie
Everybody loves pie.
and pardon the pun, but wolfs it down. And you can tell by looking around the driver's seat of his wagon that he is a sphere of ultimate food annihilation. And the pie is just the next thing. And he says, if you can keep supplying these pies along with 3%, I think that we can find a place for you here. So
When
go
you say
ahead.
When you say keep supplying, though,
As long as my sister is alive, there will be pie.
we'll
I'm
bring
gonna
you.
saddle up to this conversation. By 3%, do you mean annually or monthly?
It is a 3% of any monetary gain from work done while you are formally part of the caravan.
And you expect us to pay whenever we get something.
I
So you
mean,
would like a pie every time we make something? Or would you like a pie once a month or once a year?
oh, more pies are more better, my friend.
Okay, so
A
whenever
pie a
whenever we
week
make
for 2%.
I
Or
I
we
will.
stick with the 3% for a pie a month.
I think we can make that work. Though I will tell you, it's not like I have a police force here that is coming to check on you. So,
Mm,
but
hadn't
you-
noticed.
so, um, but please, pull your wagon up, join the circle, and make yourselves at home. Hopefully, you can find a lead for your first delve.
Awesome. Oh, by the way, what's your name?
My name is Cullen McGuire.
Great.
Got it,
Colin.
boss.
Yeah.
Here, stand by, caller. Let me give you
Literally what I was thinking.
Got it. Your name is boss.
a bus.
His name is Ass.
Where are NPCs? Here you go.
We don't need NPCs, we are NPCs.
There. Cullen McGuire.
Ah, no wonder we get along so well. The charisma checks.
Yes. In his free time, Cullen is also a bard.
Oh. He
Ah,
just
yes.
persuaded a bard. He must be embarrassed.
So, unless you have other business you would like to conduct, Cullen
Going to
would.
the tavern.
Okay.
Going to the tavern. Cool. Done with the boss. Going to the tavern.
In that case, we move to the tavern. I don't think I didn't turn on, but right. You can see everything on this map, right? I think.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
looks like it.
Great. Lovely.
Kind of wagon shaped with a slide out.
Yeah. It's the best I could find for free, right?
Hey, it works.
Yeah,
Free 99 is free 99.
indeed. You quickly realize
Yeah.
that Holly's is the place to be. The sidewall becomes a patio with standing tables, and looking in, you see the wagon is bigger on the inside. Through the patio, you shoulder into a lively crowd. Holly's is bathed in warm light from oil-burning chandeliers. Drinkers are stacked to the wall, chatting and singing. The redhead on stage belts a filthy tune entitled Betting Every Beast, and the vaulted ceiling is a menagerie of taxidermied monster heads. Most of the
What?
monsters have never been documented. Holly is working the bar. This middle-aged wolf is wearing a green dress with a diving neckline. She's flirting with one delver, screaming at another for climbing on their table, and serving drinks at the same time. From the conversations you're hearing, dungeon leads might be found here. And just for everybody's enjoyment, of course, somewhere I have created some. Where's Holly? Here you go.
You create some words, Harley.
Oh no,
It's not impossible.
here's Holly. In your NPCs, here's Holly.
Okay, I'm referring.
Elle is very confused.
That is an appropriate tavern keeper.
Not confused by the tavern keeper, confused by the emotions that Elle is feeling.
I will be taking that picture and sending it to a friend of mine. Who's actually a fairy.
As a
Very fun.
rabbit, Elle is very confused about some emotions right now.
What do you want to eat here? Do you want her to eat you up?
Elle is a rabbit. Tavern keeper is a wolf.
Interspecies relationships are usually
Yeah.
doomed to fail.
What's your What's your point? Have you not seen Zootopia?
I
That's
have seen Zootopia, but
yes. Have you seen the other versions, if you will?
No, I have not.
There are things other than Zootopia that take things to interesting levels.
I will not let you defile a Disney movie that I hold dear to my heart, sir.
You have already you started trying to watch one of them. I don't remember what it was called.
It was family friendly.
Zootopia was. The others,
So
the
was
anime
the
was
other
not.
one.
Wait, what
Wait,
That
there's
anime?
an
What
anime?
anime? What
That was
anime were you
not
watching?
Zootopia. That was not Zootopia's. That was Beastars.
What?
Beast,
There,
Beastars a different thing.
yeah.
interspecies, wolf, rabbit,
I could
confused
only make it 3
emotions.
episodes in.
Like-
Here we are. Cool. So, I mean, obviously, I didn't dump a gazillion tokens in here, but this is a pretty packed place. It is the place to be on any given night.
Hmm.
Yay! I say we drink to our first night as caravan people.
You think I'm not a caravan person?
We are now, and Sam kind of slaps her hand on Bob's back in a yes, we are.
Oh, here, can we do that? I'll just give you a nameplate so that you can see. Bob, there you go. Cool. So as you sidle up to the bar, I don't know what I did with Stacy. She's here too somewhere. Yay!
She's outside. She's waiting outside like a good patient doggy.
I brought her in.
Actually, she's still a skunk, right? She was kicked
Yeah.
outside because she smells so much.
I
So-
can absolutely picture Sam just slamming her hand on the counter, going 2 shots, and then slamming one down, handing the other one to Stacy, and just knocking it back for her.
As you squeeze your way up to the bar, oh hey, I might even have like appropriate. Here we go. How about a tavern? There we go. As you squeeze your way up to the bar, you try to get Holly's attention as she's split 5 different ways. I'll be right with you, dearies.
So we
and then
got half an hour.
and then and when she finally makes her way over to you, all right, what'll it be? Hello, haven't seen you around here before.
We are new. We just joined.
Well, welcome. Obviously you can see this is the place to be, so you gotta be quick because they keep me busy.
I would like some dragon ale.
I think we have some of that. Let me go check.
4 rounds of it.
4 rounds it is.
Yay!
Are you sure it's strong?
You're drinking it, I can drink it. I'm a caravan person now. Yeah!
As Holly brings you brings your ales over and you're pushed up to the bar there, you do notice a very strange contraption that none of you have seen before, hanging in a display case behind the bar.
Can I do a history check?
You can.
Okay, that would be an 11.
With an 11, you're still not really sure what it is. But you do see that it has a plaque that says Brethren Curio. And you know that the Brethren is the name that the beasts have given to humans.
Curio.
And you're fairly certain that this thing on the wall is some kind of weapon.
Okay. Harley, what's that weapon up there?
Ah, that old thing. That, they tell me it's called a gun. And
sure about that.
if you pull its trigger, it sends a shard of metal flying out of it.
Huh.
A shard of metal? Isn't that just the same as throwing a sword? Or a dagger?
Yeah, basically.
Or
I
a
mean,
rock.
I guess they tell me that this thing can throw that shard of metal a lot farther than even some bow and arrows.
I mean, if you can dodge one, then it's no problem, but... Huh. Where do you even put in the dagger? That's... Sam is just trying to figure out how to put a dagger inside of it. She doesn't really understand bullets.
I mean, really, all I've ever used it for is to scare people off because it makes a lot of noise.
Huh. Well, it works.
If it works, why not?
I mean, these are just the things that people keep bringing back from roaming around the dungeon, or this maybe came with the brethren when they came to this world. I just collect all the things. You can see they're here all over the tavern. People bring me gifts all the time.
Oh. I wonder why.
Depending on the dragon ale, that'll be why.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So, yeah. But let me know if you need any more drinks or food. And of course, since you're new here, you're more than welcome to see if you can make some friends.
I can make some friends. I look around to see if there are any other kobolds.
I mean, yes, there are probably other kobolds here. Sam, you also would probably think that if there was any place that you might find your aunt, it might be here.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Holly. And she grabs her mug of ale and starts scanning the area to see if she sees anyone familiar.
Give me investigation.
Then I'm looking for the modifier. Is it 0? Okay, then 11.
or perception. Either way,
Let's see.
if perception is better.
Oh yeah, that brings it to a 12.
With a 12, especially since she's your aunt, you do notice that back in the back corner, sitting by herself, is Annette Starcross.
Oh,
Who?
hey, Auntie!
Uh,
Walking over to her.
A white mouse is hunched over a special table for small beasts in the corner, nursing a small glass of brown liquor. One of her ears is partially missing, and her swishing tail is only half as long as it should be. She smiles, waving you over. And once again, I probably have a picture for you. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Annette. Let's see if this works. Here you go.
Auntie Anne, whoa.
It is so good to see you guys. I was hoping that you'd actually make it down here.
Doesn't
Please.
sound happy.
What do you mean? I've got my ale. I've got my niece. It's a wonderful time.
Yeah, we weren't sure if we could get that fixed.
But you did, and you figured it out, and you made it here, and that's great.
Why do I feel like something's wrong here?
other than I am doing a terrible job playing a drunk mouse, yeah, it's great.
Okay, thanks. That actually helps.
This whiskey is terrible, though. But here, if you want some more, I have some with me. It's great.
I've got dragon ale.
So, welcome to the caravan. How can I help you get started?
Well, we already spoke to the boss and we're shipped up, and I guess the only real question is, you guys want to hit a dungeon?
Yeah.
I mean, I might have a lead for you on a dungeon. Certainly, would be worth checking into. But I might need to figure out if you really can do it.
Oh, you don't think that we can? And Sam kind of flexes her muscle.
I mean, you made it here, but I wonder if maybe. Well, look. There's this other dungeon scout, and he grabbed this ointment that I found, and I need to get it back. And if you can get it back for me, then I think I can give you this lead that I have.
Sam peers over at Elle and goes, does he have to know we took it, or is it one of those where as long as he doesn't know we're good?
I mean, that's the idea. He's
Who is it?
well, let's go back to
Just point me in that direction.
let's
As before, one of those, do we have to keep it secret, or can he know? Because Bob, usually we don't punch people first and ask questions later.
I was actually gonna go ahead and just take it.
I repeat my former statement.
I'm not gonna cause any trouble. I'm just gonna go up to him. He won't even notice, and then I'm gonna take the vial off him and leave.
Like the alchemist, I think that mouse nearly wet himself.
Oh,
He was
no,
a ferret.
That's a different thing. That's a different approach to life. And then
Annette looks at you all and says, "Look, if you come back to my wagon, I can give you all of the details."
Sounds like a plan.
Cool. I do not have a
She
map.
knocks
I
back the dragon nail.
I do not have a map for her wagon, but it doesn't matter. If you all head over to her wagon, you will Sam will quickly discover that that Annette, her aunt, has found herself a new boyfriend, and that it's really his wagon, because you have her wagon. But also, as you get there, she leads you into the main room of the wagon, and she says, "Look, this other dungeon scout. He's a bloodhound, and his name is Oliver. And he's my biggest rival here in the caravan. But look, I couldn't have anybody seeing that I'm asking you for help with this, right? Because that would also ruin my reputation. So, I can't talk about it in public, right? So look, I've got a map, and here is what Oliver's wagon is. And so she unrolls a map on the table, and she shows you Oliver's wagon. Whoa. It is a relatively simple wagon. And she tells you that, look, the wagon is probably going to be unguarded for most of dinner time and into the evening. So actually, probably, even right now, it's not a terrible time for a heist. And most people in the caravan take dinner at about the same time. It's entirely possible.
It's complicated.
I know, it's crazy, right? It's like we all trust each other. He likely has some magic guarding whatever he's got my container in. And I would imagine that you'll probably need to do a little bit of sleuthing around to figure out if you can get it out. And of course, you'll have to watch out, because he does have a few personal, sort of bodyguards, people that just kind of watch out for him. He is kind of well-to-do. So, yeah. But I did special order one thing to help you with this, with this task. And she hands you, what the heck is it called? I'm gonna go find it. She hands you a thing that looks like one piece of a wind chime. And this is the chime of opening. It is a hollow metal tube about 1 foot long and weighs 1 pound. As an action, you can strike it, point it at an object within 120 feet of you that can be opened, such as a door, a lid, or a lock. And the chime issues a clear tone, and one lock or latch on the object opens, unless the sound can't reach the objects. This chime has 2 uses remaining.
Wow. How did you even get one of those?
Well, in this line of work, you can often come into a fair deal of gold. And so I just had Hugo, who's our local supplier, special order it, and he picked it up for me.
Wow. But I have no idea how to use it. Bob, do you guys know how to use this thing?
I was just gonna casually reach out and take hold of it,
Can you
make
just-
sure nothing strikes it, and then put it in his pocket.
Well, I guess that's that then.
you just have to link it like it's a chime. It's not
Do
rocket
you
science.
really trust me with something that only can be used twice?
You
I
have
don't
a
trust
point.
me with something that can only be used
like,
twice.
like I said, L is just gonna put that away so that it can be used at an appropriate time.
So, get a
She's
good
not
look.
Smart, she is wise.
Get a good look at the map, take a look at how his wagon's laid out, and if you can get me back my canister of ointment, that would be wonderful.
Okay. So, should we send it the shadowless and just let him grab it and come back?
Yeah, I am not good with the whole stealthy thing, and then yeah, I'm not good with the
I-
whole stealthy thing.
So
Even if I'm pretty good
yeah.
at stealthy, but
So yeah, you have enough information to find Oliver's wagon. However you want to do the heist is up to you. And yeah, we'll go from there.
okay.
Yeah, that looks. So,
Yep.
guys, I know that moving in is usually a strike first, ask questions later thing, but I have a feeling that I'll just be your backup this time.
Or your lookout, whatever works.
Yeah, whatever works. So you can be the
Yeah.
lookout, and
Yeah, let me grab
Knock
you some.
3 times if we're about to get invaded and need to desperately hide quickly.
Yeah,
grab
something like that.
I'm sure that I can just put them on the other way, and these are not the heist people you're looking for.
These are not the droids you're looking for. Let's see.
But if we do have to start swinging, I'm in.
I would rather not start swinging, but
Oh boy,
because
hilarious.
someone told me a few seconds ago I shouldn't punch my way through things.
Everybody's
I'm
tiny.
I'm taking that very seriously. Up to a point, and that point is 10 seconds after I leave your side.
I mean, I'm just saying, we just got into the caravan. Do we really want to kill everybody and then get kicked out of the caravan?
If they're all dead, though, doesn't that automatically make us the bosses of the caravan?
If everyone is dead, we succeeded stealth.
Yeah.
Automatically.
Something like that. Sure.
So we are all in agreement then.
Yes.
We're killing everyone in the caravan. Cody.
No, we're not killing everyone.
Why? You never let me do what I want.
We'll get you down into a dungeon and you can kill anything down there.
But Mom doesn't.
Except for us.
Yes, except for us.
Ah, there's always a catch.
Of course there's always a catch.
I like
You think we want you to kill us? Hello?
What's your point?
Then I'm not gonna let you just kill everybody. That's my point.
Some of these people we might need later.
Like the
Okay.
mouse lady who's going to pay us. She's gonna pay us, right?
I don't know. She gave us the wagon.
So she's not gonna pay
Yeah,
us.
that got us here.
Yeah, but we wouldn't even have a wagon
she's-
without her.
I mean, she's already given you tools and the wagon, and she's going to give you a lead on a dungeon.
What's your point?
That's where the
I think
that's where the
she's
money
paid
is.
for it.
She's paying us in information. That's still paying us. Counts in L's book.
Okay, I will accept it for now.
You can go swim through whatever dungeon treasure we find first.
Okay.
And we'll split 50% of it and claim that we only earned half of what we did and pay the 2% fee to the caravan off of that 50%. Don't you understand how this works?
I think Aunt Anne just heard everything that you just said.
No, no. She did not. I would have been talking in thieves' cant.
Which
I
nobody
would
can
have been looking
understand.
at you like, what?
You could. If you're a rogue, you can.
Well, you need to understand one thing. Rogues are not that good.
Rogues are good when they're played correctly.
Well, yeah, and that does not involve hiding all the time. Anyway, I've got 20 minutes. Let's go before I have to leave.
Okay.
Okay. Any guards on
Um,
the outside that we have to deal with immediately?
there are currently no guards on the outside.
Great.
You do see, like, the wagon has a door at the back, and has I'm sorry, I don't. That's Sam, your token. I copied the wrong one or something. So it is not your new character token. In any event, the door at the back and 2 windows on the sides. However, you would like to make an entry.
Don't make this look up or make this look too suspicious. You go to the door. I'm gonna check the
Okay.
door.
The door is, wait for it, locked.
Of course.
Yeah, we have the chance for this. But someone else took the chimes.
I have the chimes.
Yes. Can you open the door?
I'm gonna try not making noise first.
You want to use the pretty flute for later.
Yes, it has 2 uses.
You shouldn't have floated.
I'm gonna go hide under the caravan until he starts realizing that we need to use the chimes.
You're gonna keep
Dear.
watch from under the caravan. Cool.
I'm not keeping watch.
17.
I'm right there next to him.
Ah.
I'm just
22
across the
sleight
way
of
from the.
hand.
Sorry. I'm just on the other side of the caravan, just kind of leaning up against another wagon and watching.
Cool. Sounds good.
22 to with sleight of hand using thieves' tools to try to pick the lock first.
A 22 is plenty, and the lock slips open, and you can get the door open.
And then I'm just gonna walk in casually, like I own the place, because I do, because I'm a rogue.
As you walk in, you are entering the office section of this wagon. You can see on the wall that actually is here on the map that there is a shiny new halberd, and there is Oliver's desk, which is covered in papers and notebooks and looks like a bunch of business type documents.
I'm gonna check the desk.
Cool. Give me an investigation.
I'm gonna go inside and look for valuables.
Okay. You can also give me investigation.
That's a 14.
That's a 19.
God. Well, since our lovely kobold friend here has come to assist you, between the 2 of you searching around the office, you discover that attached to the bottom of the chair is a key.
Ooh, a key.
Yes. You also see that this desk has 2 drawers, a top and a bottom drawer.
By the way, I'm only gonna leave the door slightly open, so
Sure.
that it's not completely open and visible to everyone.
Yeah. So 2 desk drawers, top and bottom, and you have a key.
Is there a key slot for either drawer?
The bottom drawer has a key slot.
I'm gonna
Okay.
try the key on the bottom drawer.
Using the key on the bottom drawer, the drawer opens, and the drawer contains a mess of papers and a scroll case which contains a spell scroll bearing the suggestion spell.
Not gold, not valuable.
Locked. Spells for
Do I
suggestion.
buy-
Do what?
Is the door here locked?
The door to the other room is also locked.
I'm gonna leave the drawer to the desk open and unlocked, and I'm gonna hand Bob the key so that he can try that on that door as well. And then I'm gonna check the top drawer.
The top drawer is not locked, and when you open it, you find a bag of 55 gold.
I'm not gonna mention the gold. I'm also intentionally not taking the scroll yet, unless Bob starts ransacking the place. We can get in and out stealing just the one thing that we need, and he never knows that anybody was actually here. Great. Otherwise, we're taking everything, leaving this guy broke and destitute, and he's going to start going on a search.
Okay,
Until that decision gets made, I'm not taking anything that's not what we came for.
I'm gonna try the key on the second door.
The bedroom door also opens, and it opens into the bedroom that you see there. While you guys are moving in there, I need Sam to just roll a straight d20.
Okay. I got a. Is that an 8 or is that a 6? That's a 8.
With an 8, currently the coast is still clear.
Yay.
So in the bedroom, there is a fairly neatly made bed. There is a footlocker at the end of the bed. There is a basket of fruits. I mean, really, it is kind of what you see here.
Backpack there.
And the backpack there.
I'll go ahead and search in here because I'm pretty sure that's where the ointment's gonna be.
In here being with where the
nightstand.
Oh.
The nightstand.
Oh, cool. The nightstand is just the nightstand.
There's no. Yeah,
It has
no
a lamp on it.
drawers or anything.
No, I guess it is a little bit harder to see in the map. There is a footlocker at the end of the bed also.
It's locked, isn't it?
It is locked.
Oh, hell, come here.
I take it you need me to open this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You and your sticky fingers.
That is 19.
A
Sleight of hand to open the lock.
A 19 is actually plenty to open the lock. Inside of the footlocker, you find a pair of fine boots that are worth about 15 gold. You find a book of Oliver's clients. You also find what was I going to say? Oh, Annette's ointment container, which is what you are looking for, and a bag of 34 gold.
Ooh.
I'm gonna grab the ointment.
I'm gonna grab the
And I
25
could have
gold.
sworn he said
Once he grabs the 25 gold,
34.
I'm gonna grab
It's
the boots. Or
34 gold. Yeah.
Once he grabs the gold, I'm gonna grab the boots.
Okay.
No, I'm actually not grabbing all of it. I'm leaving 10 gold in there to create that sweet confusion of where exactly did I use the rest of it.
Oh, good. I'm not gonna totally piss him off. Just make him really mad. Yeah, sure.
Nah, I'm more like I'm gonna make him really confused. Like, where exactly did I leave the rest of them, or did I use them somewhere?
But
By the way,
since you're leaving 10 gold, I'll put the boots next to this backpack, like behind the backpack, tucked away so that it's difficult to see them, but that they're still there.
Copy.
can I also look for a book of expenses? Like,
Oh yeah, look through his client list.
Yeah. So you have there was the book of clients that was also there also.
does he put in there like a list of expenses that he uses or that he's paid?
You probably would have found some kind of ledger like that in the desk. So you probably would have found this ledger also.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to the ledger and basically try to make every one a 4 and every 3 an 8.
Sure. Give me a sleight of hand.
Let me roll. That puts me up to 13.
I mean, with a 13, you get a few of them, and you look at them, and you're like, I think that looks okay. But if anybody else looks at it, they might not think the same thing.
Then I'm just gonna keep going effectively, and like I'm doing the full circle. Like it's gonna be a bit weird.
Okay. If you're gonna keep doing this, then Sam, I need you to roll me another d20.
While he's doing this, I'm walking out the door. Like, I got what we came for. I'm leaving. You want to screw with this guy's ledger? You go for it. I'm not against it. I'm just not doing it.
If I see him leaving, I'm also gonna leave. But before that happens, is there any other way to mess with him? Nah. I'm just walking out. I'm basically fucking up.
Flip it around. Some pages are out.
I'm basically gonna fuck up his numbers, close the book, put it where at the state it was supposed to be, and go back and leave.
Are you taking the key?
Yes, I'm taking the key.
So his drawer's unlocked and he's missing his key.
No,
his bedroom door is unlocked.
No, I'm locking both the door and the other.
Okay. I'm gonna lock both of those and then put the key back. That way it's like we're never here.
No, and then keep the key.
Oh, still keeping the key. Okay, cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk around this side and just kind of lean against the wall here for a second.
I mean, so far, yeah. As you guys are exiting and kind of starting to walk away, you see some people coming in that direction, but nobody knows you. You just got here, and you're already on your way out. So that was somewhat successful. Assuming that you head back to talk to Annette.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Cool. There's no reason for me to change maps on you, so here we are. And if we need to wrap it up for the evening, we can do that too. So as you get back to Annette, um, oh, did you get the ointment? Anybody?
Look around, pull this out of the ointment out,
And-
and just kind of under the table hand it to her.
Yeah. And this looks like a makeup compact, right? Oh, this is very, very useful. Do you want to know what it does?
Actually, yes.
And so she applies she takes the compact and she applies some to the left side of her body, and all of a sudden she starts to grow larger. And she says to you, this ointment, it can either make you larger or it can make you smaller. If you apply it to the left half of your body, it makes you larger. If you apply it to the right, then it makes you shrink. So effectively, this is the same as casting enlarge or reduce. And every day, this compact magically refills itself at dawn, which is why I showed you tonight, because I wasn't going to use it for anything.
How long does it last?
Actually, that's a great question. I would imagine it lasts the same length of time as the enlarge or reduce spell.
Okay. Could you use it on me to make me smaller?
Well, I certainly could do that tomorrow.
Used it
Okay.
already today.
Because I used it already today.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow at morning. I'll need for a few minutes.
Okay. That sounds great. And like I promised, here is a lead on that dungeon. And she hands you guys a letter that is sealed with her picto. And I will send you a screenshot. Stand by. I will also read it just because. Here you go. In-game chat. Here's the letter. So, scout reports. Alamance, summer 1360. According to rumors gathered in the field, the farming commune of Meadowmere was overrun by monsters from a dungeon which appeared in a nearby forest. The monsters are diminutive creatures with green skin who walk on two legs. They have remained within a 3-mile radius of the suspected entrance, but this has displaced all the residents of Meadowmere to a town nearby. And she also hands you a map of the surrounding community.
Goblin hunting.
She also already has her own network of spies in the camp, and she says to you, well, before you even got here, I knew that you had got the I knew that you had gotten my ointment back, and because you were able to do it without alerting anybody at all, I'm going to let you keep the ointment, and I have this potion for you. And she hands you a vial with a potion of speed. You guys can decide who takes it. It has the effect of haste for 1 minute.
Ooh.
So this potion may help you in when you go into the dungeon. I think will help you move a little faster if you need to. Um, so be safe out there, and this first one's on me for helping me. But if this is a business, so in the future we'll have to discuss the terms.
Absolutely. Thank you,
Uh,
Auntie.
yeah, stop by anytime. Although you should knock first.
Yeah.
Or not.
Or not. And with that, this is a wonderful place to break for the evening. And the next time that we jump back into Beast World, you all can level up to level 4. And whenever that may be. And hopefully we'll get a chance to do a little bit of world building and whatnot. And go do a little bit of a dungeon dive.
Ooh, that'll be fun. That'll be
So-
fun. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks for the game.
of course, of course.
I got that on. Let's start working 20 minutes.
Now knowing that this adventure really does take 3 sessions. I mean, it didn't actually surprise me that it was going to go like. I was like, there's no way that this is just one. But, like, I started prepping some of this stuff and like just laying out some of these maps, and I was like, there's no way. Like, I was like, there's no way we're gonna finish this tonight either. So, yeah.
Like,
It's
theoretically, we could have rushed it and done it in one.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm sure
Right.
it could be like I'm just gonna railroad you guys into doing the adventure, right? But like
Yeah.
the whole
Or
point
we
is
could
that-
have railroaded you like through combat. Next stop.
Yeah, yeah. But it is definitely more fun to just kind of let it play out the way it plays out.
Yeah.
So no, the other great thing about this setting, right, or at least the tier that I backed on Kickstarter, right? Like I literally have like a deck of NPCs that I can throw into the game and stuff, and like it should be really cool that if we keep exploring the world.
That'll be
So-
fun. I think this would be really cool if you're up to it.
Oh yeah,
To be
no,
this.
I'm happy to keep this as one of our back pocket campaigns. Or once in a blue moon, where we'll get we'll give Kevin a character to play every now and then, right?
Yeah, if
Yeah.
he needs a break.
Cool.